Why is it that I have to work 40 hours a week just so I can have a place to live? 40 hours a week makes me $2,000 a month.
We interrupt this program to prescribe you with 1,000 milligrams of red vitamins.
Right here, right now. It's the right time, It's the right sound. Right now. Tell the whole pipe down. Tell the nigga pipe down.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. And you already know, Reclaim Your Throne.
I just want to know, are there any people out there in their 30s who feel like they're just lost and confused in their life right now? People used to tell me, just wait till you get to your 30s. It gets so much easier. I don't feel like that. Do I want to start a whole new career path? Do I want to keep my job? Do I just want to take whatever money I have left to my name and just run to Europe? Do I live in a city? Do I live on a farm where there's a bunch of cows and sheep and cute little dogs running around? I just frolic in the flowers and just be a farm girl. I'm 33. Do I need to try and look for a husband right now? I don't know. Do I just get a van and me and my little dog just go trip around and go on little road trip adventures together and experience things? Like, that sounds fun. Do I just move to a super cheap island and just work in a smoothie shack, you know? Like, there's no right or wrong in life, but it's like there's so many options and paths that you can take that I don't know anymore. I want to do so many things, but at the same time, I don't know what to do. Also, I don't really have the financial freedom right now to be able to experience a lot of things.
So there you have it, guys. Modern women are cracking under the pressure, the economic pressure, the age, everything. They are not able to do it alone, okay? You have this modern woman here, and she's explaining to us how difficult it is to make a simple decision. See, a lot of women act like they have plans, they have goals and all this stuff, but in reality, they really don't know what they want to do, okay? And in this case, you have this woman, she's talking about living on a farm, she's talking about going, gallivanting in Europe, going on a road trip with her dog and all this kind of stuff. I'm gonna tell you right now, you can't be a farm girl without a husband, all right? Unless you're working for a family and you're basically doing indentured servitude, there ain't no way you're going to be a farm girl without a man, okay? Or unless that's your daddy or something, you go back home and your daddy got a farm and all that kind of stuff. But you need a man to run a whole farm, or you need a whole bunch of women, because running a farm is not easy. You have to herd animals, you have to clean them, you've got to feed them, you've got to till the land. All of these things are incorporated, but modern women just don't understand the basic things that go into having a sustainable life and having a sustainable lifestyle. That's why a lot of them are going to get to retirement and they ain't going to have no savings. They're not going to have a husband. They're not going to have children to take care of them in their elderly age. And they're going to be stuck like Chuck, trying to, shame other men, who the men that are their age, who are marrying the women that, are ready to get married and who are younger than them. That is where all of this animosity and jealousy comes from the older women, the post-war women. Because the men that their age, like this woman, she says she's 33. The 33-year-old men are dating 23-year-old women. Why? Because the 33-year-old women have already been ran through. Y'all aren't trying to take no direction. You don't understand basic things in life, and that, hey, maybe I should have saved up during my 20s so that I could do the things that I want to do in life in my 30s. But no, she's crunching She's crunch time. She has no financial freedom. She even admitted that, because they gonna get in the comments, well, how do you know she don't got no money? She literally said it. She has no financial freedom to do what she wants to do in life. She don't know what she's doing. She's she's all over the place. She has no direction. She has no plan. And the reason why she has no direction and no plan is because she doesn't have a man. And those are bars right there. So, I mean, it's absolutely hilarious that these modern women think that they can just, lollygag through life and everything's going to be okay. And then she said something also that stuck out to me. She said something to the effect of, well, there's no right or wrongs in life. You can choose any path. It's no right or wrong. Actually, there is a right or wrong. If you choose the path of destruction, that is the wrong path. If you do not choose the path of the straight and narrow, and you choose the path of the broad and wide, that is the wrong path. If you choose the path of, say, I don't know, Onlyfans, that is the wrong path. If you choose the path of intercourse work, that is the wrong path. If you choose the path of, committing crimes and going to prison, that is the wrong path. So, baby girl, I'm sad to say, but there is a wrong and a right path in life. And if you choose that wrong path, then you will get those negative consequences, okay? If you choose to be single and childless into your mid to late 30s and early 40s, that is the wrong path. So, are you getting it now? Is it getting through your thick skulls? Hey, maybe you should come to the conclusion that not everything that you think of in your head, your high imagination head, is correct. You're wrong about a lot of things, about most things, in fact. And that's why you're in the situation that you are today.
Why is it that I have to work 40 hours a week just so I can have a place to live? 40 hours a week makes me $2,000 a month, and my rent is $1,660. So I work 40 hours a week so I can have a 2-bedroom apartment and an extra $300 a month. Like, it doesn't cover my phone, internet, food, So not only do I not have any extra money, but just working makes me so exhausted that I don't have time either. Like, I get off work at 5:30, come home, and I'm just so tired. I'm so tired that, like, anything that I need to do outside of work, I then just push off to, like, the weekend. And I'm like, I'm just too tired to do this after work. I'll wait until Saturday. So then I end up with so much to do on the weekend that ends up having to be split into 2 days. So I have to do stuff on both Saturday and Sunday. So then I don't get a day off. I don't get a day to relax. I don't get to decompress. So it is really like working 7 days a week, constantly. And I don't want to do that anymore, right? Like, I don't care how poor and miserable I would have to be, but I literally can't have a place to live without this, Like, I don't know what to do. I'm not made for this. I don't have the money, time, or energy to enjoy my life outside of work, and I don't know what to do about it anymore, I'm so tired.
Wow, there you have it. And notice how you never see videos of men, oh, well, I can't pay all my bills, and and most people who are homeless are men, but you don't see men on TikTok crying about, oh, well, I only have $400 left after my check clears. Bruh, these modern women are not built to work. They're not built to earn the way that men are, and they literally have the nerve to complain about the wage gap. I was just watching an episode of Fresh and Fit, and they were talking about the wage gap, and these women were literally complaining about the wage gap, but they don't understand that, for one, y'all are not working hard as hard as men. For two, you're also complaining on the job and off the job. And three, you actually don't have to work. You could move back in with your parents, and then guess what? All that money that you're bringing in, you get to keep it. Or maybe your parents charge you $400, but you get to keep the rest of it. See, a lot of modern women, they think that, oh, being strong and independent is just this glamorous thing, and you get to do whatever you want, and money's just gonna fall out of the sky just because you're a blonde-haired, blue-eyed woman. And I'm telling you, that's not the case. Unless you are gonna couple up with a man, pool your resources, not pool like P-U-L-L, pool, P-O-O-L, your resources together and go bar for bar, match for match. When you are in a situation like this, you are a 50-50 type chick, okay? Unless you can really get a man to pay for everything, you're 50-50. So you need to couple up with a man. Y'all need to share the apartment, both names on the lease, and go 50-50, okay? Because I'm tired of seeing y'all over here crying and complaining about working, but y'all begged to work. Y'all begged to be strong and independent. Y'all begged to be into the workforce, enter the workforce, and compete with men. And guess what? The men are kicking your ass. The men are going to work 40 hours a week, 50 hours a week, 60 hours a week. Dude, I work like 50, 60-hour weeks, and I'm an entrepreneur. I have my own business, but I work and I don't cry and I don't complain. And when I did have a job, when I did work for, I've had many employers. I used to work for 1470 The Light, the radio station. I used to work for Steak and Shake. I used to work for Oh Hacienda. What's another job? I used to work for the Boys and Girls Club. I was an assistant coach out of elementary school. Dude, I've had so many jobs, so many different pathways that led me to my entrepreneurial journey. And a lot of these modern women, they really think that, oh, well, if I get a job, everything's going to be okay. No, for one, y'all are the reason why inflation is where it is now. Consumer debt and just advocating for increases in minimum wage and all this kind of stuff. And now it's backfiring. And now y'all are online crying on TikTok and all this kind of stuff. But really, we have no sympathy for you. We don't feel bad for you because in the same breath, you're bashing men, saying, oh, how horrible men are. But a man might be your salvation in this case. A man might be somebody who's going to pluck you up out of that job so you don't have to work no more. A man might be the one to bring you up out of that workforce so that you have some stability and you can focus on things that are more important, like building a family or your personal hobbies. But because y'all chose to be strong and independent, y'all are getting the results that you asked for. So I don't want any of y'all simps to go swooping in trying to save the day. I don't want to see none of y'all white knights in the comment section saying, oh, well, I'll pay your bills. Just send me some feet pics. I don't want to hear none of that, bro. I really don't. And what's going to happen when these women realize that they can't cut it in the natural workforce, they're going to go to OF. They're going to go to intercourse work. They're going to go to prostitution. They're going to go to the strip club. They're going to move to Miami, start an OF, and get on the pole. That is modern women's destiny. And the reason why it is like that is because y'all advocated for this, y'all begged for this, and y'all are struggling in the work environment, the workplace that you created. You cannot compete with men in the workplace. All right? We can work 10-hour days and, still go home and be cool, right? Dude, it's so crazy that these women are complaining about working 40-hour weeks. Dude, I used to work 40 hours in high school, while being a student athlete. It's just like, bruh, this is what y'all beg for. This is what y'all ask for. So you can't have your cake and eat it too. Choose one. Either you don't want to work and you want to be provided for, or you want to work and you want to be strong and independent, do everything by yourself. Choose one. Only one choice can be made. You can't have it all. Stop believing that you can, because that's what's leaving y'all to be broke, to have no retirement, to have no funds, to have no type of security when you are in your elderly age and you at the nursing home trying to figure out how you going to pay that $6,500 a month at the nursing home. Yeah, them nursing homes ain't cheap. They're not cheap, okay? Because you're getting complimentary service. Well, it's not complimentary, you paying for it, but you're getting service from nurses day in and day out, waiting on your beck and call, changing your diaper, cleaning you up, getting rid of UTIs and yeast infections and all this kind of stuff in your elderly age. And here's the thing, doing blood work, But y'all think that it's just gonna happen. Like oh, somebody's gonna pay for it, and y'all take it for granted. Y'all take life for granted. Y'all think that y'all deserve to be taken care of. That's not how it works. You have to earn that. And how do you earn that? Working hard, not complaining, sticking your head putting your head down and going to work day after day after day after day. Or you can earn the love and affection and protection and provision of a man who loves you that much more that he is willing to sacrifice his own time, his own resources, his own finances to make sure you're good. Choose one. You can only choose one. You can't have it all. You can't have both. So, I mean, unless you make the choice, I envision a lot of y'all just going straight into intercourse work. Because that's what y'all really know. And that's what y'all best at. And that's what y'all been advocating for and advocating not to be accountable for and not to be judged for. And this is why I say that modern women have the digital footprint of an adult film actress. Why? Because there's a paper trail to lead up to why they, or a digital trail rather, that leads up to why they ended up making the decisions that they did to get into intercourse work. But anyways, you already know what it is. It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. See your relationship request to the email down below with a screenshot of your CashApp so I know you're paying on time, man. Y'all need to be on your motherfucking with the BS. You already know. Reclaim your throne.
Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne.